Can you be deported even if you're married to a US citizen? Watch this video and I'll tell you more. This video will answer the question if a person can be deported even if they're married to a US citizen. But before that, if you're here for the first time, make sure you click the bell and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with somebody who may need this or care. And if you're on Instagram, make sure you follow us on Instagram. We have a few accounts and you can send us a DM over there and continue the conversation there as well. In this video, we're going to answer the question, can someone be deported even if they're married to a US citizen? Well, the answer is yes, generally. So what is important is if you're married to a US citizen, you're trying to qualify to get a green card based on marriage. Well, there are actually 4 things that they're looking for when you get a green card based on marriage. Number 1, it has to be a real and bona fide marriage. Number 2, we have to prove that you had a lawful entry, when the person actually came to the United States legally and now they're adjusting their status based on marriage to the United States citizen. Number 3, we have to prove that the US citizen can support the immigrant, the sufficient income. And finally, that the medical exam is clear and everything is good on the health, so the person can actually immigrate. So those 4 things must be in place for somebody to be able to immigrate based on marriage to a United States citizen. Now, if any of those things are not there, the person can get denied and eventually get deported. Now, there's a big misconception that people think just because they're married to a United States citizen, they can stay and live in the US. No. If you marry a United States citizen, that is an eligibility factor for you to be able to file for your green card. If you're just married to a United States citizen, nothing's going to happen. There are people who live here for years, married to United States citizens, and they have no status, either because they didn't know or they couldn't afford to file or whatever the reason is. So the fact that you are married to a United States citizen makes you eligible to file for a green card, as long as you meet those 4 requirements. So again, enter the US legally. If you're not here legally, even if you marry a United States citizen, you're not able to file your case from inside the United States. That it's a real marriage. If they find out that it's a fraud marriage, it's a sham marriage, either at the interview or after the interview, you can get deported, even if you're married to a United States citizen. If the income requirements are not sufficient, if you don't have a co-sponsor, and you fail that requirement, and the 45 will be denied, the case will be denied, you will be deported. And finally, and it's a rare occurrence anymore, but if the medical exam is somehow not good, or if you refuse to get some vaccinations or whatever, then your 45 adjustment of status will not be approved and you'll be denied. And that denial will cause you to be removed. So again, the concept or the myth of you being married to a United States citizen and therefore allowing you to stay here and protecting you from deportation is just a myth. And even people that are currently here overstayed, and then they are apprehended by ICE, and they are facing removal proceedings. Just the fact that they're going to marry a United States citizen while they're in detention, or if they're on bond, that marriage alone is not going to save them. They're still going to have to prove to the government that it's a real marriage and all these other factors. Because we have clients that are now being detained and they had a girlfriend or they're dating somebody and now they realize they have to marry them because they want to stay in the country. Again, that marriage alone is not going to save them unless they meet all these other requirements. The US government is really careful to avoid fraud. So they don't want people just to marry people, the US citizens, pay them or whatever they do to be able to stay there. So therefore there are protections in the law to avoid that. So again, to answer the question, marrying a US citizen alone is not going to help somebody from being deported. If they don't meet all the other requirements, that will give them the eligibility to get a green card and stay here eventually illegally. So hopefully that answered this question. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you share it with a friend, subscribe to our channel, click that like, and show us appreciation. We're sure happy to do those videos for you, and we're looking forward to hearing your suggestions for new and upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.